Jupiter. Y'all remember Kel Mitchell and Keenan Thompson? Remember Kel Mitchell with the Jupiter? Well, I'm in the city of Jupiter, Florida. And I'm on a roadie gig here at the Home Depot. Just want to tell you guys about what you can do with roadie. So the current gig I'm on here, there's paperwork here. I have it flipped over to conceal the person's name. But I have a Hostmobile here, a Hostmobile. I'm sure y'all remember the GM car, the Oldsmobile, General Motors. But this is a Hostmobile. So you may have seen it somewhere residentially with someone at a home, or maybe a little bit more of a commercial site. But these are the type of products that customers are ordering. So I couldn't put it in the trunk. So I took out what I had in the back seat. I was blessed with this gift of a carrier. Sometimes that carrier is in the back seat. I have the bag for Instacart and for Postmates and Uber Eats. All those things that I do. It's a good organizer, but I put it in the trunk. So I put it in the trunk. This was able to be maneuvered in the back seat of a four-door sedan. So whether you have a car, truck, SUV, van, a box truck, accordingly, depending on where you are in life, you should use what you have to take advantage of roadie to begin making money for your gig. You get paid per gig. So this right here is one gig, but there are times when I go to a Home Depot location, for example, I'll put in for the different gigs that they have. Sometimes I'll get two. So you're gonna get paid for each. So each one is, look at it as a form of a commission. So like if one pays 9, one pays 11. People like to break it down hourly. You just saw 18 an hour. I mean, results vary. But some of you all live in markets that are very much to be, you can take advantage of the opportunity. It's going to be a great opportunity for you because there's so much commerce there. There are companies that work with roadie, so be mindful of this if you're watching this video and you are a small business and you're looking for a distribution channel. Someone to get same day delivery. Same day is very key to compete out here, to dominate your market. Not to compete with anybody, but literally, like, you being reliable, and it becomes a norm between you and the businesses and the customers that you serve. This is one of those opportunities. So what happens is, there's companies, this is Home Depot, there's companies such as Tractor Supply Company, there's Ferguson, which I've done that. I've done Tractor Supply Ferguson, but I see Granger. I haven't done Granger yet. So all of those are in the home improvement and the mechanical and the electrical space. That's something that you could be doing to make sure that you're where you need to be and that products can get to people without inconveniencing your workflow. So you could literally be using the resource of roadie to get things, to make that relationship with the people that you serve a little bit smoother. They can stay where they're at. So there's times where there's home renovations from a Home Depot. I'm showing up to get the customer what they need to continue doing what they're doing. So enjoy the same day delivery opportunity. On the food space, I haven't done it yet, but Nothing Bundt Cakes, BUNDT Cakes, Nothing Bundt Cakes, they're now in the state of Florida. I see them in Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale area, Tampa area. But look out, you never know when it's your turn. Like this morning, for example, I was heading to do a pharmacy. Another thing that we do with roadie, a pharmacy delivery in Stuart, Florida. And I saw this Ferguson gig become available in Port St. Lucie, Florida, going down to Broward County. It paid a nice amount of money. So for you all who are, you're looking to supplement your income or begin earning again, you can look at this opportunity and put yourself on. It's a great way to make money. 24-hour-a-day opportunity right now is sort of gradual. There are gigs that you'll begin to see as early as 5 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning. If you're having trouble, I use an Android phone, Samsung. I'll restart the phone because sometimes it's not that nothing's happening. You just got to refresh everything it's looking at. That's one tactic I'll use. Just restart my phone, because sometimes you get your first gig or your first 3 gigs before the sun rises. If that's what you can do. Everybody has a different life schedule. But I invite you in on the opportunity, and I have the description in the description of this video. I have the link for Roadie amongst other companies that I work with. But there's pharmacy in there. There's home good, mechanical, electrical space. There's airlines that use Roadie. I have a lot of experience with Delta Airlines in a lot of cities. Delta Airlines, it's already TSA check for your safety. You know that you're riding with something that you know has been checked by the law enforcement and governing bodies. So you get it safely where it's going, and know that on the regulatory side, you're in good hands transporting what you're transporting. But a lot of times, those are very nearby. The way airport communities are, sometimes it's just a nearby hotel at the airport. Sometimes it's residents that happen to live near the airport. Sometimes it's a bit far off. For you all who like to venture off, I don't mind. I like riding because sometimes that carries me to my next market. I don't mind it at all. And you have to think of the opportunity that you may get by committing to one. You can get more gigs than one. Like you may get 3 going the same direction, and you may be seeing $15 each, for example, $30 each. So it's a good way to make money. It may take 2 hours, 2.5 hours of your time if you have that kind of time to spare. But all of these things are offers that you submit. You don't have to do them. If it makes sense to you, put in your bid. They're going to let you know 2 ways that you've been offered. They'll say offer accepted with an exclamation point in your text. They'll send it to you. And they'll send it in the app. That offer accepted. You go inside the app, you tap the bar. This is the new updated system, the start gig. It says start gig, tap the bar. You're gonna see this little circle, this little oval toward the top left. This is on Android. I don't know how it will look from my iPhone, but it's probably the same. Now, when it's just an oval, you're focused on your gig only. But if you want to keep looking for other gigs, tap that little oval, and you're gonna see a line go through it. So it's almost like when you look at numerals, you look at that 0. Sometimes there's a line to that 0. You want it to look like that if you want to look for other gigs. And there are times when you can get matched with other gigs while you have one. Like when I say other in this situation, I was in Fort Pierce, picked up an advanced auto part order. I put in for this Jupiter Home Depot order, and I literally got both. I already had the advanced auto part in my possession. So the route made sense to the people that organize and administer Roadie in Atlanta. Their headquarters in Atlanta. I thank them for that because it gives me an opportunity to earn more. So it's a good earning, you all. It's a good earning. And sometimes it leads me to be a little more creative than to stay in the bubble of where I come from, because it's almost a hub of a hub. I come from a smaller area. But for you all who really live in a hub city or a really big city, it's a great opportunity to make money. And if I were you all, I'm telling you the honest truth, I would join it and refer others, because you could create such an ecosystem in there that anytime you wanted to make some extra money, there'll be so much going on that you're going to make some extra money. And the purpose of wanting to make some extra money may be different for everybody. I don't know the entire story of what drives you. Maybe you're trying to make it in life. Maybe you're trying to put money up for investments. Maybe you're trying to pay some debts off. Maybe another scenario, there may be something you really want. You may be well established and strong in the financial area, but this could help you put money aside without really inconveniencing yourself, because you can literally be on your Bluetooth audio or on, whatever you do. You could be having conversation with family and friends. You could be listening to podcasts or growth material. You could be literally listening to your favorite radio show. Like if you like a reggae radio show, or a good, like the Margaritaville stream from Jimmy Buffett's company, Margaritaville. Every so often they throw the virtual tour on right now. Like me, the type of music I listen to when I'm riding sometimes, Friday, I'm listening to VP Happy Hour, the VP Records company, reggae company out of New York. They have a retail store in Florida. Sometimes that's an hour or two. Sometimes on Sunday night, it may be a luggage delivery night, for example. I'm listening to the Reggae Zone, 104.5 The Flame. You can find them at Reggae Zone FL on Instagram. So there's various ways to spend your time while you're riding. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, but a person may question, why do you do that? I mean, I'm growing and developing while I'm riding, you know. So I welcome you all to the opportunity. It's a great opportunity. It really makes money. You could see, to be honest, you could see a good 4-figure a month if you're really putting in some time to it. You could. I looked at, it gives you a tally of how you've been doing the past 30 days. And I'm surprised to see that number. It hadn't always been that. But there's so much movement now. Florida is an emerging market as a whole state. As a whole state, Florida is an emerging market. And as I looked, I've been a part about 2 or 3 years. About to go on 3, maybe 2. Let's see, 2018, 20. This would be 2 years. It's just been a good 2 years. It hasn't been 3 yet. It'll be 2 in August. But I've been seeing like Georgia and Carolina, like they have a lot. Georgia and South Carolina, they have a lot. But we're starting to get some of what they have. But the entire country has pockets like that. If you look at the coast of California or the coast of Washington State or Oregon, there's a lot going on. If you look at the Midwest of the United States, a lot of the Great Lakes, the Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Detroit, there's a lot going on. If you look at the Northeast, there's a lot going on. So I invite you all into Roadie. Consider it. There's a way for you to make some money, bring some revenue in for yourself. Y'all be blessed today. I'll check in with you later. Thank you.